Theorists of the past stated that attachment was an all-or-nothing process. However, Mary Ainsworth, also known as the mother of attachment, focused on how attachment can come in various forms, specifically in children. And from that, the strange situation was developed by Ainsworth and Wittig in 1996. The focus group for this experiment was 1 to 2-year-olds. They were investigated using the strange situation paradigm. Ainsworth's main purpose was to observe the relationship between mothers and their infants. The setup of this experiment included the following: 100 middle-class American families who had infants between 12 and 18 months were asked to participate in this study. In a small room with one-way glass, a series of 8 episodes were created. The first episode was Mother, Baby, and Experimenter, lasts less than 1 minute. The second episode was Mother and Baby Alone. The third episode was A Stranger Joins the Mother and Infant. The fourth episode was The Mother Leaves Baby and Stranger Alone. The fifth episode was Mother Returns and Stranger Leaves. The sixth episode, Mother Leaves, Infant Left Completely Alone. The seventh episode is When the Stranger Returns. The eighth episode is When the Mother Returns and Strangers Leave. Each episode was scored, and observations were scored every 15 seconds. The categories that they were scored on were the following: proximity and contact seeking, contact maintaining, proximity and interaction avoiding, proximity and interaction resisting, and searching. After this study was concluded, it resulted in 3 attachment styles. 70% of the children were secure, type B. 15% were insecure avoidant, type A, and 15% were insecure ambivalent, also known as resistant, type C. The main idea of each includes the following: insecure avoidant. Insecure avoidant children do not gravitate to their attachment figure while investigating the environment. Insecure ambivalent children have a middle ground between clingy and dependent behavior. Secure. Secure children feel confident that the figure who is available will be able to meet their needs. Mary Ainsworth concluded from the strange situation study that children's behaviors were dependent on what their mothers showed them. For example, sensitive mothers are responsive to the child's needs and respond to their moods and feelings correctly. Sensitive mothers are more likely to have securely attached children. In contrast, mothers who are less sensitive towards their child, for example, those who respond to the child's needs incorrectly, or who are impatient or ignore the child, are likely to have insecurely attached children. Securely attached infants are associated with sensitive and responsive primary care. Insecure ambivalent attached infants are associated with inconsistent primary care. Sometimes the child's needs are met, and sometimes they are ignored by the mother and/or father. Insecure avoidant infants are associated with unresponsive primary care. The child comes to believe that communication of needs has no influence on the mother or father. Securely attached children develop a positive working model of themselves and have mental representations of others as being helpful, while viewing themselves as worthy of respect. Avoidant children think themselves unworthy and unacceptable, caused by rejecting primary caregiver. Ambivalent children have a negative self-image and exaggerate their emotional responses as a way to gain attention. Accordingly, insecure attachment styles are associated with an increased risk of social and emotional behavioral problems. Hence, why it is helpful to do these studies on children to test their attachment styles early on.